Okay, we are live.
Okay.
Hello, and welcome to the first round of DMR. This is our first season in Formula One, so I think there are a lot of expectations now.
Riding on this, so
This is Popo and Adam commentating.
hi.
Okay, and here we have all the drivers. We have some very good drivers, good competitive drivers, and also some drivers I really don't know their skill of. So yes, it's gonna
So
be
I mean
very
some
good.
of these drivers that we've seen before, and there's a few here that could cause a surprise. So going through, we've got Funky at Mercedes with Rezo, and we also have got then at Ferrari Falco and Max Fluffy. Falco's a familiar name, you'll know him from OCR and um, a few other races, and he can cause an upset when he wants to. Then at Red Bull, we have Cerberus and Maximus, who unfortunately are not racing tonight. And then at Renault, we have Shu and Verk, who are both known to be very competitive, with Verk pretty much coming onto the scene in the last few months and doing a great job in SLR, just to name a few. As we go down the order, we have Carl and Satoshi at Haas. I'd put Satoshi as I don't know, he's a great driver. He's
Indeed,
since
yes.
since last season he won the SLR Tier 2 championship and then's had a bit of hiatus from racing from what I know. But he could be a strong contender along with Shu and Verk for the title. And then at McLaren we have Riggedy and Monix.
The expected champion, Riggedy.
It's fine. The thing is, it's anyone's bet who could win because half of these drivers are unknown to us. So you know. Oh, and we already have an off.
Okay, so we will go in the game now.
Yep.
Let me remove this. Oh man.
And what the hell?
Okay, so here we are. Hasselhoff going on board with him. He's on his outlap here. Oh
Well,
wait, oh this
the
is...
thing is with Hasselhoff, he pretty much just jumped in that seat about 30 minutes with credit to him. You know, jumping
Oh
in at the last
yes.
second.
Yep.
Alright then. So I'll just have a look around, see what's going on.
So yeah, I think we should go on board here with Riggedy. This is
Yeah.
how to drive like a champ here. Come on,
Well, I
Rick.
mean,
Rick trying to get the optimal exit here to start his lap.
right then, as Riggedy comes starting his lap. But the thing is, everyone currently is on the soft tyre, apart from Rin and Verk, who, you know, are going to trying to look to take the gamble, I think, and, you know, start and go on the one stop while everyone else goes on the soft. And as well, Rin is currently on his flying lap, as well as a few other drivers.
Yeah, Rin he's a really great driver, but he do struggle on this track, so I think we have a lot of drivers who can be competing for the win and for podium.
Well, just like from my own personal opinion, I don't know a few of these drivers, so it's going to be, you know, hard to judge like the ability of the field, and I can only go what I know, go off what I've seen from previous streams and other commentary I've done, and just, you know, racing experience of my own. So, you know, it's going to be interesting to see some of these drivers we have got today, and
Oh, and
hope.
Riggedy goes off.
Oh, oh dear. Oh, he's back on.
He's
And
back on.
yeah, Satoshi sets a 1:22.1, followed by Yaspino who sets a 1:23.7 as our first flying laps of
See
Australia
Riggedy
come
here.
in.
Riggedy with a 129.6. Okay, great stuff from him. Normally he would be like around 15 seconds behind everyone, so I guess it's a good lap from him.
Yeah,
Who
I
do we have?
mean,
Verk here on the me. Oh my god! He
ooh, what's
almost
that?
collided with that McLaren driver. Verk puts
Yeah.
second fastest on
Oh,
the medium now.
we have a yellow flag in sector 3, but again, that's a great lap from Vert, keeping within 1 second of Satoshi. And I mean, oh, and there goes Thomas. There goes Thomas in the background. Has he just gone? Oh dear, Thomas gets a 5-place group penalty for a collision with Mnemonics, but
Oh,
look like he joint. Yeah, he just overcooked it into the first turn by the look of it. I just saw him go off a tad bit and he just went into mnemonics. So oh dear, that was unfortunate. But you know,
not the way you want to start.
not the way you want to start the season, but all good. And
I
I
think
think
we have
mnemonic.
Riggedy up here.
Right then,
Castle
let's have a look.
getting maybe blocked a bit by Riggedy.
Right then,
Oh no. Move, Rig.
right then. Right then, as Castle is currently on a flying lap, but I think
Riggedy
he might.
is. I
Yeah.
think he might
Oh
have
no 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 no!
damage.
As Castle goes wide at the final turn. Oh no! That
Yep.
as he sets a 128.3, and now I think that is a few of the first flying laps sorted. As right then, as Doritos goes on his first flying lap. Let's see what he can do. I mean, Doritos. This is his. I think it's his like first proper league race, and he's in the process of upgrading his wheel, so it'll be interesting to see what he can do. Would he
Oh
be
yes, yeah.
right then as he approaches sector 1, and his delta is
I
he sets a
think
27.8.
that's a okay time.
Yeah, I mean as Max gets out the way and carries on. Like the thing is with this track, you need to get the exits perfect. Oh, as he touches the wall,
When you
but
talk about exits.
yeah, I mean, he just hit the same place Kubica did. I mean, it's like when you go through this turn, you have to keep the throttle. You have to try and plant the throttle, but like you see
As
how he
early,
just
yeah, as possible, of course.
you see how he just like lifted off the throttle. It might have been a bit too much then, but I highly doubt it. Or his shoe sets a
Sure.
1:21.3. That's a pretty good lap so far, and I expect a response from Satoshi soon, as that is an excellent lap from Shu.
Now
And
Doritos about to cross the line. Oh wait, it's not. Okay,
as he goes,
125.
yeah, so I mean, that is a pretty decent time for a guy that has never done a league race before.
Yeah,
For my,
and but now we have Rinrin here. Okay, that's. I'm confused. It's a hard tire to the
yeah,
left, but when I go on board with him, it looks like the medium.
yeah, it's the medium. Either that's a glitch in the game, or something's up. But then, as interestingly, Thomas still has not set a time. So, you know, I think he might have just been knocked a bit after his first lap. As Rin comes up to line, let's see what he can do. If whether he's on the hard or the mediums. Oh, this looks like a good lap, and Rin goes third on the mediums. Yeah, he was on the mediums. He was on the hard on these
Oh wait, it
previous
was
laps.
because I had it on fastest lap, not fitted tire.
Well done, well
Oh
done.
wait, no.
But I mean,
Yeah,
great job by Rin there to get a good lap in. But
indeed.
I think that after the first round of laps, Shu currently sits on top of the leaderboard with a 121.3, followed by Satoshi, who has set a 122.1. Sorry, that was my mistake. And that's over a second apart compared to the other drivers. And, you know, it just, they need a step. I'm not sure if Shu's just needs to, he's just in a league of his own at the minute, or Satoshi and Rin just need to step up their game that little bit in the next phase of quali to try and close the gap. But again, I'll give credit to Verk and Rin. That was some great laps on some mediums.
Oh yes.
Again,
Yeah, I was just um. Okay, wait. Who do we got on a lap? Doritos on a new lap. I think that might be an in lap.
I'd keep an eye on Satoshi at the minute as he's just about to
Oh,
start his flying lap. Let's see if he can. Let's see if Satoshi can challenge Shu for the pole position. He's currently on the softs, and so as we look, Satoshi as he comes down to the second turn, where Fernando Alonso had that massive crash in 2015. As well, then he takes a fair bit of the curb on the out, and he does it differently. Just don't touch the grass. And as he comes through the first sector, he goes. Ooh, he's up on his time. So let's see what he can do as he approaches the beginning of sector 2. Right,
He is
as
in
like.
sector 2.
Ooh, I mean, he just did take a bit too much of the grass there. I'm just gonna ride on board with his TV pod for a second, but like,
Didn't look
just
like he struggled on the exit. He's still on up on his time. Oh, we cut up
yeah,
that a lot, the
that
chicane there.
was good enough. It was good enough. My uh,
Oh, he's yep. I think
I
he
think he's backing off. I think he's back. No, he's not. No, he's not. Well, then let's see. Sector 3. Sector 3. What can he do?
look a bit weird there. Yeah, he's EOS mode
Yeah,
2. Yep.
he's backed off. Well, then.
Yeah, I think he got a penalty for cutting the chicane.
Yeah, the thing is though that there's such fine margins on this track with penalties.
Oh,
You know, it's just hard to see. Oh, as Mnemonics is currently on a lap and he's
oh.
1 second up on his time at the minute.
Who?
Or is he? Mnemonics? No, he's not. I think that he's just abandoning it. No, he's going for it. He's coming across the line, and let's see what time
I think
Mnemonics
he
can set.
struggled here in the last sector before.
As he sets a 1:25. That's a vast improvement from his first lap. Right then, as we ride on board with Castle, who's currently on his out lap.
We go with Castle. Let me find him.
Yeah, he's currently on board on his out lap with Riggedy.
Oh, we can go with Riggedy. He's almost done with his outlap.
As Thomas is currently on a flying lap at the moment, as he sets his first time going on the softs. As he comes through the second sector, what time will he set? He's coming through now, and that's a brilliant exit off the curb as he sets a. Oh, he hasn't changed yet. Well then, as
Oh, Riggedy went into the wall. He
uh,
did.
sorry, Popo.
I would say he
Thomas is,
did quite well.
yeah. Oh, sorry.
Sector 1,
As Thomas
considering
comes
it's
through.
Riggedy. Oh, he goes
Whoa, whoa,
wide.
whoa, whoa!
But he's picking up some
Oh,
slipstream now. He puts third fastest time.
that
Good time
was
from
a great.
Thomas.
That was a great lap from
Oh, and
Thomas, but
he
yeah, that Williams just completely blocks him.
who was that?
Sorry, that was who the hell was
Castle.
that?
But yeah, he was starting his lap, and Thomas probably had a
Yeah,
lap there. So,
yeah, just to let you know, that
but now
was.
we have Rin Rin on the soft tire.
Let's see what he can do. Will he be able to jump Satoshi and Shu? But I think, to be honest, I think Thomas could have got pole if Castle just hadn't got in the way. I think it's just in instances like
I
that you
think
have
Castle
to
that
be off
was
the race
like
line.
that was on his lap after. I think. I don't think he was in the way in the last sector of his lap.
Right then, as we ride on board with Rinrin,
Yeah,
and
I think he got a bit blocked there
yeah, he just did get a bit of a
by
loss.
someone. Yep. So he's gonna be going back into the pits, but we have Shu here on the lap. It's just half a 10 down on his time.
And, Thomas is going round as well. Well then,
We have
as
a lot of viewers actually, 12 viewers. That's quite nice.
I mean, for our
Oh,
first stream, that is great. As Rinrin um
almost more
abandons,
viewers than drivers.
but I mean, I'd like to just say a huge thank you to all of these 12 viewers watching now. This is great for our first proper turnout of doing a stream, and we hope we can repay you with some good racing in a bit, even though we may be down on a few of the drivers, but still thank you for watching. Right then, sorry,
Satoshi here. on a lap. I think we will be seeing Rin going out. Oh wait, Verky puts second fastest time, very close to Shu. I'm very happy with that Danish one too. And Satoshi is just a bit up on his time. He really rides that curb a lot on the exit of the chicane. Oh, oh, there's Toro Rosso there. Looked like he got out of the way. Let's see if Satoshi can get almost that second in the last sector he needed
Oh,
on the
I
cars
don't
ahead.
think. Sorry to bother you, Shu. Verk has literally gone 1/10 down on Shu, and again that is a great lap.
Oh yeah, I said that before.
And Satoshi just sets a 1:21.6,
Yep, he
which
just
is
did.
a pretty outstanding lap right then. As we see
We have
begin the final
Rin
phase of quali.
on an
Yeah,
outlap.
as Castle, not Castle, Yaspino taking a lot of off road there. He just, I think just from both of the Williams, I know I can get it's their first league race. It's just the need to watch out. Oh, he's lost his front wing. I think Yaspino's had a little bit of an off somewhere because he's missing half
Oh,
of his.
on his outlap.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to avoid someone, but like I know for some of these drivers it's their first league race, and yes, they just need to get used to some of the rules. But you know, it's they just need to like sort the little things out because like you know, sort having to learn the basics. But you know, I get it because like we all had to start somewhere, and like for I know I've seen like Verk, he's been outstanding in SLR since he's joined, like in tier 2 hop a few times. He's given me a great battle, especially in Baku where we did it all battling for the final podium position, and he just picked me at the end, and then he did it the again in OCR. But you know, every driver's got to do it, so we shall see. Right then,
But now
Satoshi just
we have Rin on a hard lap now, going through sector one. Oh, he went wide there. Oh
yeah.
no, yep, he abandoned his lap. I think he got a penalty from it. But now we have Thomas, who's currently running in P4. He thinks there's a lot of time he can find. But yeah, Thomas, he's very fast over one lap in quali. But then he seems to be struggling when he gets to the race. It's
Yeah,
just
the thing is with Thomas, he's you know he's a pretty fast driver. He just needs to just sometimes it can lead some of his aggression can lead to mistakes and you know just making like little moments in his races which could you know ruin him if he just like cooled. I think if he just cooled it down a bit, like Verstappen has matured over the last few months, he could be a great driver. And I've seen a few times he has got the pace to become a great driver. As right then, let's see what he can do in the last penultimate turn as he comes out of the park section and he goes around the hairpin and he comes on the straight. Will this be good enough to get him pole?
he
It's close.
was up on his lap through the second sector.
Will he get it? Will he Thomas get pole?
Oh,
Oof.
third fastest.
Yes. Yeah. And I mean, that is an amazing lap from Thomas, by the way, as Doritos is on his final lap.
Yeah, I think we
And
should go
right, as
on board
Doritos,
with
yeah,
Clark, who is the first to be done with his lap here. Of the remaining guys. Oh wait, Shu is on a lap, I think.
um,
We should go with him since
oh
he's
no, sorry, it's Clark. Just absolutely gets it wrong and puts it in the
who?
barrier. Clark.
Clark? Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Yep. Here he is. There he
Yep.
is with only half a front wing.
Yeah, literally just got it on the stream.
Shu is retiring. And also Satoshi is saying that was the best he could do in quali.
I mean,
P4
you
for
know,
him.
I'll give my credits to Satoshi for a return after a little bit of a break. Fair play to him. Only 3 tenths off Shu, who's doing it. Great job. Right then, as
Doritos is the next to cross the line. He's down on his time.
yeah, he's abandoning his lap. As
I
mnemonics,
don't
yeah,
think any one of them
I don't think
are on hot
anyone is
laps.
going to
Nope.
back their lap time.
So I think the grid we see here is the grid we will have in the race. Oh yeah, Thomas unfortunately had that 5 place grid penalty.
Yeah, I saw that. He wasn't a penalty. He got the same bug as me as I did in Monaco. It was not his fault one bit. Someone cut him up, I think, from what I saw. But yeah, again, and I think that is quali over and done with for now. Can we just see? Is Clark on a lap? No, right then. And that rounds off the Omar's first qualifying of season 1 at the Albert Park in Australia. And in the minute we shall see the full grid. As on pole we have both Renaults by a matter of 2 tenths and all the way down to 4th. It is really close. That is 3 tenths separating them, and that's a great qualifying from Rin. To be honest,
Take
on
a
the
picture.
mediums, I think all of them have got a great chance of victory, and we shall see whose strategy pays off in the race. As we go down the order, we have Yaspino, Hasselhoff, Fluffy Boy, Doritos, and Castle rounding off the top 10. So, Popo, who do you think? What are your thoughts on qualifying after that?
I think it was very great to see that we had a close field up front.
Yeah, I mean, it's always great to see having a strong battle in between all the drivers at the front, and as well, you know, just having good competition, and that's the main thing about having racing. As long as we've got race, close competition, it's always going to be great. But again, qualifying doesn't really matter. This is the thing that matters, and as long as they can deliver in the race, we'll finally see some true potential of what some of these drivers can do.
All many
So,
drivers want a rehost. Wait.
oh, sorry, we're just waiting for mnemonics. Yeah, sorry, we're just waiting on one driver at the moment, and yeah, we should just be 2 minutes. Right then. I think we just have a bit of technical difficulty with mnemonics. I think his game's crashed
Oh,
from.
yep. He has some problems. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think we're gonna have to rehost the lobby. I think also Thomas then he can get removed that penalty. Because it was
oh,
unfair. Yep. Yeah, that's glitched. Okay.
yeah, it should.
Are you gonna message the drivers? I will be
Sorry.
doing it then.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, he got disqualified.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
mean,
think we're gonna do a
he
rehost.
should be able to. He should be able to rejoin and take control of his car.
But
Should be
it's
able.
also because of Thomas and things.
We
But
might
no,
just
no,
have
but
to roll.
he's disqualified. He cannot race then.
Shit. Right then, what do you want to make the decision? If it was me,
Yeah, I think we should rehost. Yeah, I think that would be fair for him. Can you message the drivers? We're just gonna do it fast and we're gonna do custom grid. I screenshotted the quali.
okay. Sorry about this, everyone. We're just having a few technical difficulties with this
Yep.
godforsaken game.
And also, Adam, you messed up the name on the YouTube channel. It's Deadlam Motor Racing.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, can you message the drivers? Wait, now you went quite loud on the Discord. Wait, oh no. Okay, try to speak.
Well then, all good.
Okay, oh, and okay. Are you messaging the drivers about it?
Yeah.
Oh. Mm, mm, mm. Now you're gonna watch me do all the
Right.
settings.
Right then, we just need to leave the session. Sorry. Ugh.
Looking right. Yep. We are very sorry about this.
Right then, sorry about this. This bloody game is just an absolute
Yep.
bugfest.
New lobby. New lobby. New lobby. GK
Yeah.
project. Then you can join because he didn't join before.
Right then, so just create a new lobby. Sorry about this. This is our first time hosting a proper league.
Can Yapsino he say we should pronounce pronounce his name Yap because it's
Yeah.
easier to say.
Right, we're just learning as we go on the job, so you know.
We say Yaspino. We say.
Sorry,
Uh,
it's sorry, yep. So we're just going to
we say.
sorry,
Oh, what? Why is the sound repeat?
So
Adam, what you doing?
we're just going to
Adam?
yo.
Oh my god, someone. Oh wait. Oh my god, someone's watching the stream in the game.
It's fine.
Oh no, now the sound is very low. Now I need to change your microphone sound again. Yeet, that was around what I had it on before because game is a big mess. Custom grid, yes, of course. Thank you, Thomas, for reminding me.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can you maybe find it on the stream and read it for me so that I can wait? Was this a non-starting grid? Custom grid.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you go. Just put
Uh,
everyone get.
okay, who was on pole? That was Ferg. Oops, that was not what I was supposed to do. Move player. That button. Oh wait, okay. Like this. Okay, can you tell me it
Do you want the
was shoe
uh?
and
Right then. Let me
was
just.
it
Sorry,
Ferg?
I just need to get the grid up. The grid was. I'm just moving over onto the screen. So the grid was Shu, Verk,
Yes.
Thomas.
Yep.
Satoshi.
Soshi, let me find him. Yep. And Rendrin.
Rinrin.
And
Yep. Yep. Yapsino.
Yep.
Sorry, I've got his name. I've got his name right this time.
Yep.
Hasselhoff and then Fluffy.
Still have Fluffy. We
Jor-
don't. They haven't joined yet.
Okay. Who hasn't joined?
A few. three, three guys. We have. Where? Can you wait? Who's P7?
P7.
Yep.
Oh, Falco. Is Falco joining?
Falco joining. Yeah, then Falco makes it. But Falco and GK project will be starting last then.
Okay, Fluffy.
Okay,
No,
we got Hassel. We got Hasselhoff P7 and P8 was Fluffy, I think.
Yep.
Okay, this is starting to look good. And then P9.
Doritos.
Yep, and P10.
Castle.
Castle, he didn't join yet.
Just wait for Castle. Where's bloody Castle? Castle, are you joining? So,
Do
Castle,
you copy Castle?
is Castle in the lobby yet?
I don't know, man. I can try to confirm changes. Oh my god, we're so sorry about all of this happening. Castle, okay. Um, so there. Do we have Clark? I think we have Clark.
Yeah, have you got Castle in P10?
Yep. Wait.
Then it was Castle, then it was Mnemonics.
Okay, wait. Okay. Castle P10.
Yep, Mnemonics P11.
Yep, and
Rig
P12.
Riggedy.
Oh, Riggity's not in.
Oh.
Oh, Riggity is starting his game.
Okay. Then it was Clark, and then it was GK. Then it was GK Project.
And
So there we go.
Falco lasts. If he
Falco
joins.
Is Falco
Oops, that was
joining?
wrong. I got 4.
Is Fluffy and Max Fluffy in the lobby? Okay, Castle's in. Riggedy, hurry up
My god.
if you can.
Who do we need to, is Falco in? Wait, okay. P11, Mnemonics.
Yeah,
P12,
Riggedy.
Riggedy. Yeah, we need Riggedy. My god. Yeah, it was also some kind of random issues that kind of shouldn't happen. P12 Riggedy, okay. And P12,
Yeah.
P13
P13 Clark.
Clark, and then we have GK Project. Falco doesn't look like joining at the moment.
Is Max Fluffy in the lobby?
Who? Max Fluffy?
We're
What?
missing one Ferrari driver.
Oh no, he's in. I think he's just he didn't choose his car. Can you maybe tell them in game to choose car if you have a binded button?
Right, Max. Max, choose your car. Okay, there we go. I think we're all ready. Is the starting grid in order?
Confirm changes. I think it is.
Okay. Qualifying off, custom grid. Safety cars on. Formation lap. Did you put that on?
I think I did.
Check.
Yep, safety car check. Okay, guys, ready up, ready up. Okay, people are still watching. 10 viewers. That's okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, and let's hope that the second race will go much better.
It's just teething, us getting used to it, cause at the minute it's currently it's it's a new league. We're just glad we had drivers turn up, and we appreciate all of them that have come along and just stayed while we sorted out this issue, as
Yep.
we didn't expect it, and hopefully we'll
We're
have it sorted
learning.
we'll have it sorted by next week, because mainly us two, we're drivers. We don't run leagues. We've
We're new
raced.
to it. We're new to it.
We've done commentary, but we've never formally run a league properly. So
Yeah.
we'll eventually get the hand of it.
But yeah, of course, it was some I think what it was Mnemonics who got this issue with his game, got randomly disqualified, so we restarted it. I don't think anyone could have done anything about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just unlucky. It happens to us, I suppose.
No, it happens to the best of everyone. Session start.
Session starting now. The drivers will be doing the formation lap.
Everyone's connected. Right then. Thank you. Well, we
Epic.
sorted all that. Right then.
Broadcast doesn't work.
Right then. Right then. Are we all back?
I think we are, yes.
Right then.
So we have Shu
Just
here on pole. Big expectations starting from the front. But Rinrin, he will be starting on the medium tire.
so currently we have
He's
the
the only
tire.
driver to be starting on the medium tire. I don't know if
Yeah.
he got a tire advantage or if it's worse than starting on soft, but yeah.
Yeah. The thing is though, we'll all see now what the tire advantage will do for half of these drivers.
Okay, and Verg is disqualified. Thomas as well. But yeah, my wish is for the races to keep this Danish 1-2.
Or just a Danish one to
Yep.
doing K-Man proud, but
Yeah.
I know. But at the minute it looks like Satoshi and Shu and Thomas and Rinrin all have got a chance of,
Podium.
winning,
Hmm?
or they'll be pretty much high up the order. But we'll give it a few laps in to see what's going on. As now all the drivers come down the start finish straight as they are about to reform. They're about to reform the grid.
I feel like
So
we have this top driver field from Shu to Rinrin, and then we have a midfield from Jap.
well, the thing is though, you can't split your driver tiers
Yeah.
in the when you've got a new league. That's
Oh
pretty much
yeah. Yep.
impossible to do. So you're gonna have driver abilities, but in a
But then
way, it will
we can also like set expectations for people so we know if they impress or anything.
like as it goes like further down the line, we can assess on what goes on, and this is the beginning of hopefully a great season and great race as all the drivers take their position on the grid. Right then,
Oh, oops. I
right
did
then,
something.
lights go green, and away they go. Oh, what's happened?
Oh wait. Oh my god, this you got to be kidding.
The way they go as
Away they go,
Shu
yes.
gets a great start as Thomas. Has he got P3 as Shu and
Oh
Verk?
wait, no, 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 I didn't mean to do that. Oh, big battle going
Oh,
on there.
right, as Thomas drops down. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Oh,
GK Project is
oh,
facing the
oh,
wrong way.
wait. Again, oh, it's poor, unfortunate start for him. Right then, as we go through the first turn, Shu
It's
and
like,
Verk lead the pack away, as followed closely by Satoshi. Oh, was Verk gets it all wrong? As Satoshi and Verk go
oh
on the
wait.
grass. Oh, no, no, no.
Oh,
Did they touch? Yes, they did touch. That was great
some
wheel on wheel
contact.
racing. Right then, as they come through, Shu in the lead, followed by Verk, followed by Satoshi, followed by Thomas. Right then, as we ride on board, as
Oh, we have Thomas now battling Satoshi for the podium now,
right then, I'm going to right. Willie, yes, I think
and we have
right decision.
Rinrin also right behind them.
Yeah, as now we watch everyone else as the field is starting to actually have some gaps, form intervals between them. But this is great racing from the start. As we see Shu coming out the final turn in the lead,
I think
as the drivers come around the final turn and complete lap one. As we go Shu in first, followed by Verk, a Renault 1-2, followed by Satoshi, followed by Thomas. As that gap has closed considerably up. Oh, as Shu takes a bit of grass and gravel off the track, as now we watch as the top five split away from the rest of the pack, as the gap down from 5th to 6th is now 4 seconds, and pretty much widening for
from
now.
5th to 6th.
Oh, We got a yellow flag. Who's that? Don't know. Oh, Verk is getting all over the back of Shu. This is going to be great if we can see a battle today between the top three. As to be honest, at the minute they are so tightly
Oh my
bunched.
god, I
As
cannot change it. Oh,
sorry. Oh,
Doritos losing positions further back.
yeah, I think he had a little off because he's gone down from 6th to you know, past eighth, and I think it was just a little moment. Oh, as a GK project gets past Riggedy. Oh, as what's up? Oh, Riggedy's had a little spin on before sector 2, unfortunately, and as Clark is missing some front wing from something, but I'm not too sure what's happened to him. Might have been a little off.
But
Right
we have
then,
all the top 5 drivers within a second of each other. That's amazing.
I mean that he's great racing. Like I know. Right
Like
then,
also
as
for
we
the championship. Like,
yeah. Oh, Satoshi as Clark has left the session
hmm,
already. I think yeah, he's not done himself any favors.
luckily he's
As
ghosting.
I think Max has had a little off as well because GK Project has got past him into 11th place. Right then, as we watch Shu and Verk follow each other around, Satoshi starting to gain ground on Verk by the look of it, and the top 5 are within a second of each other, which is absolutely phenomenal
Yep.
for us and just in general. As Jaspino is, keeping the gap closed down, which is honestly a great drive by him at the minute. As I'm not sure much about him. As Hasselhoff as well in P7, shout out to him because he joined 30 minutes before the race in that Red Bull and is doing a great job to hold on to P7. Oh, what's happened to Shu?
Oh,
Shu,
what?
us Vert gets past
Oh,
Shu.
okay, I didn't see that, sorry.
Yeah, I mean that's the first move in
And
the top
yellow
5.
flag somewhere.
Oh,
That's
Dory.
Doritos.
Oh no! Oh, Shu's got too much power on the final turn and has overcooked it, and
And now he's
now
losing a lot of position.
yeah,
Also
he just
Thomas here looking to go down the inside
side.
in turn 1.
Thomas gets the move done. Ooh, that was
Nice move from him.
so costly for Shu.
I
He
think
just
it's great to see that Thomas, he hasn't done any mistakes so far. He has like been
yeah.
very consistent so far. Like this time he would probably normally have gone off maybe or anything. It's really, I'm happy to see him
I mean
fighting there.
that was a great move by Thomas, and he
Very late on
seems
the
to,
brakes, yeah.
he seems to have matured a bit over the last week or two. And compared to his performance. Oh, as we watch Shu, will he go around the outside? Will Shu go around the outside? No, as Thomas blocks the inside line, and as they follow, as a gap is forming at the front. But again, Shu's not
Yep.
backing off Thomas. Will Shu get the move done? Will he get the move done into
Oh, into Chicane's contact, but he
Oh,
manages to
that was
keep
so
the car on
close.
track. Oh,
How did he not? How did he not go off right then? As we ride on board with Shu, this is the closest battle on field. Oh, it's Thomas! Oh, you almost loses it. You almost loses it a bit, but that
oh.
was phenomenal racing.
Riggedy overtaking Doritos here for
I mean,
P13. Good job, Rick. Keep it up. Only 2 more positions to the
then
points.
you're in the points. I mean, what anyone would say, that's Ocean Chief's number 10 position. As GK Project moves up to 9th.
Oh my god, very close to contact there between Mnemonics and GK Project. Oh my god!
Wow.
That was a very committed move by the McLaren driver.
Oh, Satoshi gets a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting, I think. And that's going to he might affect the final results, as at the minute Verk is starting to pull a gap away of 2.3 seconds as the top 5 start to be split out. But again, Doritos gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I think he might have had wing damage or a little like that. But
Yeah, I'm seeing some very late braking from Mnemonics. Yeah.
from some of these
Oh my
drivers,
god, look at it. Rin and Shu there. Just closes
oof,
the gap, Shu, at the last second. He got a penalty now, Shu. And now
yeah, I
Rin
mean
has got the DRS
this
and slipstream.
will will Rin be able to get moved done coming out the final few turns as long as he can keep this the battle for this final podium position is insane. But the thing is, Rin doesn't really have to pass Shu at the minute because he's got tyre advantage. If Shu's got tyre advantage, then
Oh,
oh,
Rin almost lost it on the exit.
that was a outstanding
Oh
recovery.
yeah.
I mean, that was great, and how the hell he managed to save that is beyond me. But that's cost him some time, but I don't think that will cost him
Oh, he
too
goes
much
down the
time.
inside there.
Did he? Did he get him?
Wait. Oh no. I was wrong. Oh wait. Thomas defended the inside from Shu
Yeah.
there.
Oh, as Rin gets a time penalty again. I mean, a few of these leaders are starting to pick up a fair few penalties from corner cutting. As at the minute,
Also, I want to say to Yapsino here, he's driving
yeah,
in no man's land, and you just know then he's doing good here. He's right where he should be, like losing time to the front, to the cars ahead of him, and then pulling away from the cars behind. That's yep. And if he can have a race where he just keeps it here without doing mistakes, that would be very impressive.
yeah. Tom, as Shu goes on Thomas. Oh, he doesn't get him. This battle for third, he's getting insanely close right then as we ride on. I'm just going to quickly ride on board with the TV pod on Shu. Let's see how he goes out the exits from this final turn. I think no, he's just a bit too wide in the line. And does that open the door up to Rin? No, it does not, unfortunately. But at the moment, this is a great battle. For us, as Thomas goes a bit on the grass, is Shu gonna have DRS down here? Oh, we
Oh,
got a
yellow
yellow
flag.
flag.
I think Shu here,
Oh,
looking to the
Thomas.
outside. Oh, bit of
Oh,
contact. And
Thomas.
Thomas, I think he had all the right to do what he did because he was ahead before the corner, but now Rin. Oh, he was looking to the outside. Whew, very close there.
Yeah. Oh, as Mnemonics has a bit of a moment and loses some front wing, and apart from that, there's not much happening on track. I think Max is starting to gain on GK projects, just while we divert from the. Oh, as Max just goes straight into the barrier, loses front wing. He just
Who
took
did that?
too much grass. Max, he's still driving. He just took way too much grass on the exit of the curb and just completely lost it. He hit the throttle too soon and just put it into the barrier. He's still going, but
Oh.
he just got on the throttle too
Now we
soon.
have Shu here very close to Thomas. Rin
Yeah,
as well, very close. Will we see some moves into turn 1 from Shu? Or from Rin on Shu, maybe.
yeah. Let's see.
He's
Will he be
gaining
able
and gaining. Oh, Thomas gets a little lag there. Looking to the outside. Oh, he gets a good exit there, Shu.
look at? I mean,
Look at
all
them
three of these.
go! Oh my god, to
Oh,
the right!
this is.
Oh, double overtake from Rin. Oh my god,
Oh my
great
god,
move from him. Great
that
move.
was
Oh, Thomas still on the outside of Shu, but now
Thomas.
Shu
Oh,
is doing the same as Thomas did to him now, Thomas.
uh,
Don't lose it now,
ah,
Thomas.
Thomas, don't lose your head. But
Don't lose
what?
it
That
now.
was great
Keep it up,
racing.
Thomas. Head
That
down,
was great.
Thomas.
That was
Yeah.
great racing from all three of them, and
Rin
how
with the
they.
double overtake. Oh my god, that was such a
That,
good move. I can't.
I mean, just how close they got. That was outstanding, and as Riggedy gets past Max Fluffy
Yeah, who's
for
pitting?
11. Yeah, he's got a broken front wing, and as he goes on the hard, as Riggedy comes out. Right then. But as Castle 47 is closing on Hasselhoff, as currently they are battling it out. Sorry to interrupt from the leading battle. He's very close, and he should have DRS on Hasselhoff in 2 seconds. Will he get him down into Sector 3?
He
Right
looks
then.
to the
Oh,
inside.
no, he
Oh,
don't
he
have it
goes
yet.
off on the grass.
Oh, that was,
Oh wait, Chu and Thomas are pitting.
yes, they are. As
But
Tom,
now, also I think I want to say is Rin. Look how close he Like he closed the gap to Satoshi. It was 1.6 or something, and now it's already down to 7 tenths.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
he's really got some pace, Rin.
yeah. I think thing is as well. I just want to point out in the battle with Thomas and Shu. Shu's put the hard on, so he's going to go to the end. So if Tom, this is going to be close, like just to see where all of these drivers are and what their strategies are. But them two, that could be make or break
Oh,
for the
GK
podium.
Project made a very good move there on Castle.
Yeah, I mean those two are in their own battle apart with Thomas and Shu. The thing is
Oh,
here,
Rin now, very close to Satoshi here. Will he get him on the back straight? Sorry for interrupting.
yeah. Sorry, there's just two battles going on at the moment. There's
Oh,
oh, is he got? He's got
Rin
it.
Rin, Rin's
Rin's
got
got.
it. Oh, he does
Yeah.
the switch back Satoshi here. Down the inside. Look at them go side by
Oh,
side. Almost
oh
contact.
yeah.
Rin
I
very
mean,
aggressive there.
that
Don't want
was
to let
an
Satoshi
unholy
by.
noise by me. Apologies.
Oh.
Uh, it sounded like I was bloody squeaking or whatever, but we won't judge that. As right then, we have a yellow
I
flag.
think that's Fluffy Boy again. I think
It's
he's got
Thomas.
broken front wing. Yeah, he got a little damage. Now Thomas go past Castle.
Yeah. See, the thing is here, the key defining factor is Shu's got a gap on Thomas now after that pit stop, and he's on the hards. So Thomas has got to put his foot down. As they came out in that little battle, it's cost them time. Right then, as Yaspino
Oh
comes
wait.
into the pits, as so does GK Project, and them as their little battle continues. So let's see what tires they go on. And again, this is great racing. Oh, as we have a battle at the back between Max and Riggedy. Riggedy closing
Oh
in on
yes,
Max.
come on, really. Yeah, I think Max
But
has got that damage.
yeah,
Come on, Rick.
I
Head
think he's
down,
still
Rick.
going Riggedy. Oh, as Mnemonics gets a 5-second penalty. Yeah, Max is just going just because. Oh, this game's so buggy. It's just literally changed. Max had hard tires on, and now he's suddenly on the mediums.
Oh, yellow
So
flag somewhere. Morning. Both McLaren's drivers pitting at the same time. No.
talking about double stacking, what life
Oh
that
wait,
is.
no. Really, I don't think they will be ready with him. There's a glitch. Like, yeah, look, it's taking time. They're not ready.
Yeah. So at the minute, as we approach nearly the halfway point, Verk taking a 2 second. He's stayed on those softs for 10 laps. So let's see how long they stay like that. As Rinrin is closing the gap down at the moment and could possibly go all the way to the end because they're just going to be on opposite tyre strategies. Pretty much so, Rinrin will be faster towards the end
But
as
uh,
well.
but we also have a fight here. Hasselhoff and GK Project, who are on the same strategy, so they are fighting for a position here for
Yeah,
P8.
I
Maybe
mean,
maybe even higher because Castle needs to pit.
so who still needs to pit?
That would be Castle, um, Verk, Rinrin, Satoshi, top three, and
Yeah,
Clark needs to pit one more time.
yeah. I mean, some of these drivers are going to be on the two stop, and then some of them are going to be on the one stop. So it will be interesting to see how some of these drivers are currently performing and their wear on the tyres because some drivers faster. Oh, sorry to interrupt, Popo, as
Oh no
Rinrin
no.
has closed the gap considerably on Verk. I think Verk's always Verk pits. Right then, this will be interesting.
I
As
believe that.
oh,
Oh,
Verk
he
gets a
gets a 5 second penalty.
oh
So
no.
but I think Rinrin he will go from medium to soft maybe if he
Yeah,
just wait a few
oh,
more laps.
yeah, it'll be in that window just to see. Satoshi and Verk are both in the pits at the same time as we watch all of them come in. Right then.
Oh, look at Shu, he did the undercut on Satoshi.
Shu jump Satoshi. That is a great, you know, great. Oh, as Castle gets the 5 second penalty for being in the mid lane, but Shu, that's the main thing. Shu has jumped Satoshi and into the podium position, but
Will he be able to
Satoshi,
defend?
Riggedy, get out the way. Oh, that's a bit close. Or is that? Sorry, I might have got mnemonics. But yeah, Shu's got the under jump on Satoshi there, so that's going to be interesting. But the thing is,
So, but
Satoshi's
some of them also might jump Rin then, so he will be have to do some overtakes.
so I mean, I don't know at the minute how long a pit stop is. I believe it's about 20 seconds.
2025, I think.
I don't think Rinrin's gonna have the he's got to start gap to work if he
Mm.
wants to make that happen. So we shall see. He's not gonna be stopping anytime soon. So
He might get down behind Satoshi if he waits a few more laps. But yeah, he
so
will have the tire
he'll
advantage, of course.
he'll have to go all the way to the end. Always, I think Clark's not back in the race. I think he disconnected as his
Somehow he's
car.
still ahead of Riggedy.
As
When you're behind
the
a
thing.
ghost car. Oof.
To be fair, Riggidy's doing really well. To
Yes.
considering, he's had a. I think he's not. He's got ABS turned off. Tell, because he's just locked his brakes up. So all fair play to him, and some of the other drivers that they are keeping it on the track for this league race, and there might be a difference in quality between some of the drivers, as they've got vast experience and some maybe better drivers than others. They're doing really bloody well to keep it on the track.
Yep.
Always we have a yellow flag.
Yeah,
Where
we don't have any DNFs so far. It's quite impressive.
no, we got clock. Oh, Satoshi is closing on the back of Chu, going into sector 2. This is going to be close. Satoshi will? Oh, Satoshi!
Oh,
Oh, no,
come on,
Satoshi
give me a
thought
good camera angle on the stream. Come on.
go to broadcast. He thought better of that. Will he be able to get close to him? Will he be able to get close to Satoshi? Get close to Shu?
Not now, but Shu
Oh no! Oh,
makes a
Shu
little
makes an
mistake.
absolute hash of that exit. Sorry if we're overlapping at the
Oh,
same
no, no.
time. Right then, will he be able to keep the DRS open? Oh, I think
Satoshi trying to optimize his exit here as much as possible. They're going
yeah.
side by side into turn 1. Who can be the latest on the brakes? I think Satoshi makes the move
There's,
done. He does, and Shu makes a little mistake.
yeah. The thing is though, right then, next road for Satoshi is Verk, but we shall see how it's
But
doing.
yeah,
As
Verk
Rinrin
has
goes a
been.
bit, Rinrin goes a bit
Oh.
wide and loses a tad bit of time.
Yeah, Verk have caught almost 2
S-
seconds on Rinrin
s-
since he pitted.
Yeah. Oh, sorry to interrupt. Castle has just jumped GK Project. As GK Project looks like he's had a bit of damage. He's having to pit again on free lap.
3
Old
lap
Hull
already.
tires.
Oh yeah, old hearts, yes.
Yeah. No. As right then, we currently ride on. Apparently, Thomas's gearbox is jammed on, but that is the game glitching out as usual.
GG
Uh,
Codys.
GG Cody's. GG Cody's have been great since this update, and we are gonna probably get shut down for that. Oh, as we have another yellow flag. Oh, Hasselhoff. Oh no,
Hasselhoff, I think it might have been him.
I think he might have made a tad mistake. Oh no. But, oh, there's Max. No, Max Fluffy commented again. Yeah, I think. Speaking of that, I think Cody's will probably shut us down for bashing their game. But you're welcome.
No, no, yeah, we like F1 2019. Very good game.
Very good. Even though person lives about 10 miles away from headquarters. Very good game. Right then, as we look, is Shu starting to fall a tad bit back on Satoshi as they approach the halfway stage of this race. Right then, as we go through the order, is Rinrin out in first place, followed by Verk, followed by Satoshi in P3 and Shu and Thomas in P5. Then a considerable gap drops back down to Yapsino in P6 and Castle in P7. Both Williams is driving a great race. Followed by Hasselhoff, GK Project, and Mnemonics running at the top 10. And then, I mean, is Max Fluffy ignoring blue flags.
Oh, wait.
As
Where's.
he is, I think it was Thomas. We have a yellow.
Let's go.
Sorry. Has no.
Uh,
I thought someone had gone off because it was change of position. Right then, as Mnemonics gets the jump on Hasselhoff, and I think his little strategy might have worked.
but yeah,
Then,
Rin losing a lot of time to work. I think he's gonna drop down behind Shu,
yeah, the thing is they
maybe.
don't have to stop again unless they pick up any damage. As at the minute,
But I believe Rin will pit lap 80. That's my
yeah,
guess.
I'm
Then he
I'm
will
taking.
be doing monster fast times on the softs.
Yeah, the thing is though, he's going to have to take some of this. Ooh, we have a yellow flag. He's gonna have to get them in a window
It's
where it's
Doritos.
yeah, I think he's had a little spin. I think the thing. Ooh, as we have a close battle between. No, he's sorry, it's wrong battle. The thing is that he's gonna have to get them in a window if he's gonna have any chance of winning this race. As Verk is closing considerably because he's got to then. I think Verk will jump him in the pits from the look of it.
Yeah, I
So
think that Satoshi and Shu will jump him as well, actually.
yeah, and saying that they need to get it done. So they just need to keep their pace up because they are closing him down at the minute. And yes, we are still not getting shut down. Subscribe to our Patreon while you're at it. And actually, no, don't do that. Otherwise, we'll definitely shut down. And right then,
Yeah, don't.
but don't listen to this crazy Englishman and this crazy Dane. Right then,
But yeah, Satoshi have closed down to work at little. I think it was 2 or 3 seconds behind at some point.
I think I remember Satoshi mentioning that he was going on a little bit of a break after F1 2018, and I'm not sure if he's only just returned to
I think he
racing.
is.
Yeah, so if I think I might be wrong if Satoshi's just come back and he's doing the league race for the first time. Fair play to him on how he's
I don't
keeping
know
up the
if
pace.
it's first time.
Not the first time, I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah, first time after a while. I'm not sure.
yeah,
Oh, we have
because
a
last
yellow
time
flag somewhere.
I can't see that. There's been no.
Rin still now 17.5. It's a lot of time he's losing.
Yeah, oh, it's Castle.
Cause
What's happened to Castle? Oh no, I think he's disconnected. I think Castle's disconnected. Oh no. What's happened to Castle?
no, Williams was having such a good race.
Oh
Come
no.
back, man.
Oh dear.
Okay,
Shoo. Thing.
gets a penalty.
See, the thing is though, with the gap with all the top five, this is going to be close because always Rinrin pit. Rinrin has pitted, so
Okay,
well,
wait, I'm
he's at the end
gonna
of the pit lane. Who's going to get
just
it?
gonna
Can we
try.
cut Rinrin loses out to Verk and Satoshi. There, as you know, the thing is the
No,
gap is.
I think Shu had gone off maybe for a moment because I thought he was much closer to Satoshi.
Yeah, he just got a time penalty warnings, but I'm not sure on how much penalty are going to affect at the minute. Top
Hmm.
five, so
I think
we'll know
they
at the
have a
end.
lot of penalties. Verk at that 5 second penalty. But
Yeah.
yeah, now
Oh.
just wait.
Yeah.
What?
Verk.
Oh no, it's right here. Wait. Come on. I cannot
As
find him.
TK
I
put.
think his game crashed maybe.
Yeah, I think one of them. I think that's happened to a fair few times tonight.
Let's go on board
Oof.
with Rin here, who will be posting some very fast lap times. Lap times now, I expect.
Yeah, the thing is though, he needs to get his bloody foot down if he's gonna get the chance to win. As again, more yellow flags. I don't even know what half of these yellow flags are for, to be because no one's going off. Oh, as Max Fluffy leaves the session. Yeah, I think he's had enough. I think he's just had another spin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's got
yeah,
some damage. Oh,
yeah. He's
Satoshi is within the second of Work now. But I think Work he has got 8 seconds of penalties, I just looked it. And Satoshi only have 3 seconds of
they're
penalties.
both they've both got their ERS turned up to you know 0 now, and they're using it correctly. Keeping it off in the turns, and then using it on the straights, so they've got energy to recharge. I mean, has had to do it correctly, but you know, Rin is closing up on them so fast, and this could be a fair few, you know, a great chance for Rin to showcase.
Show what he's made of. Oh, I think it's Shu. He's
Oh
behind
no!
Thomas. I think he's
Oh,
struggling.
oh, he's lost his front wing. He's lost his front wing.
No. Rip Danish one too.
Oh, you
Oh,
ain't getting it.
GK project is gone off.
Yeah, I think some people have had a little bit of a few
Oh, he's
moments.
still struggling under traction.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you. Satoshi, Vert made a mistake. Satoshi's all over the back of Vert. Now he's in DRS. The battle for the lead is going to be interesting. We've got a three-way battle again, from the look of it. So, Satoshi's going all over the back of Verk, and Rin is closing up considerably on them as well. And they've got Hasselhoff and, you know,
Let's see if these lap cars are gonna be able to move correctly out of the way. Come on,
yeah.
guys.
Come on, this is going.
Oh!
Whoa, whoa, that was
Did
close.
Satoshi get hit? What? He
I
got
don't
overtaken
know.
by Rin. He makes the double overtake again. Oh my god. What a
That was,
mental guy.
that was, that's the second time that's happened. A
Second
three-way,
time. Oh my god.
three-way bloody overtake.
I
I
cannot
was in.
believe.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Yeah,
fair.
Shu now pitting for the soft, going for fastest lap.
I think that might have just decided the race in Williams' favour. As Riggedy, get out the way! Was that
Move.
Mnemonics literally almost taking Rin out? But you know,
No,
you've
that's
got
not Riggedy, that's Mnemonics.
sorry, I'm just getting confused between both of the McLarens. But you know, you just whoa,
Oh,
Mnemonics, just
move. Move.
hold it, Mnemonics for a few seconds. You know, as yeah, finally he lets Satoshi
Whew.
pass, but phew, that was close. Shot. Oh, as you know, there's
That's
really
Riggedy.
letting just let everyone letting them through. But again, one of them, the McLarens goes off in the background. Um, you know, just some of they still learn. They need to just
Yep, but now we have
respect.
Satoshi all over the tail, so we're gonna just look at this
Uh,
fight now.
it's more interesting at the minute with Satoshi and Verk at the minute. So the battle for
Oh, he's going to the outside and then back to the inside Satoshi, but he
on
is
the
not
back.
late enough on the brakes.
Yeah, I mean, there was no way he was going to be able to, get that in range.
Oh,
Of
Mnemonics spun
oh
out.
as Hasselhoff gets him, as I think GK Project's gonna get him
Also,
as well.
can you watch that fight
Oh
between Shu and Yapsino?
yes, of course. As Satoshi, oh GK Project takes Mnemonics. Oh
GK
dear.
Project?
Yeah, I sorry I got that. He just literally took him.
GK Project, isn't he in the pits?
Yeah. Oh no, he just took him out. Oh sorry, it's the
What?
Satoshi cuts back on.
Oh, they're
Verk.
side by
Oh
side.
my.
Verk really wants to defend that second place.
Yeah.
But of course, Satoshi have the advantage on the penalties. I think.
I think just at the minute, I think he needs to get past, Satoshi to build the gap up. If whoever's got the penalties, Ultron will figure that out in a minute. Who's got the advantage over penalties and whatnot. But at the minute, this is some great racing, as I think Thomas is pretty much out of the picture for the podium. So, to be honest, I think
Never
with
give up.
our current top three is going to be the podium
I don't know, I think
positions.
I think Satoshi is gonna get second place because the penalties. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. I mean, this is a great wheel-to-wheel driving. They're
Oh my
both.
god, look at this. He
Oh,
goes going to the outside.
he even took some of the grass with him. That was that was a great recovery. Not to even put it in spin. And
Oh, he got a penalty now, Satoshi.
ooh, I'll try. I'll figure out the penalties in a minute because it's gonna. I don't know how much Rinrin's got, so ultimately he could swing the right favor in Urk or Satoshi at the mix. I just don't know. So give us 2 seconds and I'll work it out. But this is honestly a great battle at the minute between these two drivers, and just generally, some of these battles have been insane, especially the freeway overtake. And I think GK Project's game crashed, so that's why he left.
Oh wait, did
Luckily,
he leave? Oh yeah, he's ghost.
as actually we're gonna have a look at the chat for the first time now.
Oh
Carl
yeah,
versus.
I keep looking.
Well, keep an eye on it then. You never know what's gonna happen. We
Oh,
could have.
Fluffy Max said that he gets hit every corner in the in the race. I mean,
you
English
know
Popo.
English Popo, but I mean, obviously we'll keep an eye. We're gonna
Oh,
keep. Oh,
Satoshi
sorry.
now looking to the inside. Oh, they
Oh,
just ghosted
uh,
because a little lag there.
yeah. A
Oh, and
shoot.
Shu fastest lap. I think he sets the fastest lap only 2 tenths. Wait, what I'm doing? 2 tenths faster than Rinrin's fastest lap, so it's very close.
Yeah, but at the moment, it's I'm getting closer right now. I'm going to try and you keep an eye on that battle. I'm gonna figure out how many penalties everyone has got.
Yeah, I think I have a good view over it in the top five there over penalties. Oh, it was so unfortunate for Castle, who was running in P7. Good points for Williams, but yeah, now he's getting overtaken by Hasselhoff, and Castle is currently just a ghost driving around.
Yeah, that's a minute we've had. I'm just going to check the time penalties. So Satoshi. Yeah, sorry, I'm just gonna have to be a few seconds while I
Oh,
work out.
Satoshi is looking to the outside. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh wait,
That
he's still
is.
there, he's still there. Oh, a bit of
Oh
contact, and he
no.
spins around. Oh wait, he just... What happened? What
Yeah,
did
he
he
used the
car just
reset
do?
button, but oh that. Oh no, he just had to leave. You know, Verk. Uh, Verk was ahead, but Satoshi just needed to cool it a tad bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
he
gotta know, you need to know when you need to concede. But yeah, of course it was a great battle, and Satoshi was frustrated being behind a long time and probably
yeah.
being faster.
I mean, like I can account for myself a few times where I've been frustrated and tried to make the move too soon, and that's what happens. As I'm going to give a quick shout out to Tipsy for talking about it, and like, or with the drivers, some can make moves anywhere, and then it can be down to being stuck behind a driver for ages. It could just all ball over because you don't know when you can get the right opportunity to pass, and then you'll just eventually get desperate to make that move. And I think in that case, that's what just happened with Satoshi, as for closed the door on him. In all honesty, so you know it it might have been coming, but I
Sorry.
don't know. It's alright. So at the moment, we enter the final four laps. We've ridden still in the lead with 6 seconds plus penalties, and Verk 7 seconds behind on mediums. But I think until they cross the line, we won't be able to give a clear picture with penalties. But also a great drive by Thomas, keeping it on the track, and some of the
Yellow
fights
flag
he's been
somewhere. Yellow flag.
having. I'm not sure. Well, yeah, sorry about. Thomas has had a really good drive today as well, keeping it on track, and with the battles, he hasn't. You know, he's just matured over the last week or two from some of his performances early in the season, and he looks pretty much a transformed Max Verstappen, as I'll put it. And
Yeah, and Thomas only got one penalty. Meanwhile, Satoshi have two penalties.
so Thomas, nah, I'll say Thomas might be able to get the jump. I don't think he'll be able to get the jump on
I
Satoshi,
need
but
to be within 3 seconds, but just need to keep his head down because anything can happen within the last laps.
yeah,
Rin Rin is just driving it home safe.
Whew. As you know, we've had some great battles today, and what seems to have worked is the one stop who's favoured Rinrin and Verk, but obviously with the glitchy lobby, it made it a bit more difficult to let the drivers decide, what tyre to pick, and they got
Oh
another
wait,
chance.
yeah, that's also actually fair play maybe to the drivers who chose the tires they actually
Or
qualified on to start. Or
as
is it
Mnemonics goes completely off road and into the barrier in the final points position
Monix? No,
as
you got the
Doritos
McLaren
gets back.
points.
Yeah, as the Doritos is back. I mean, as I'm going to rename 10th position as Ocean's position,
Oh,
as that holy grail. As currently in the lead is Rinrin, as he looks, to take a commanding win at the minute. But I wouldn't really call it commanding because Verk and Satoshi and even Thomas have put on some great battles today.
and Shu,
And Shu,
all
yeah,
the top
sorry,
five.
all the top five have been phenomenal today in just how they've raced their craft, and they've just been a field apart from, as we can see. But it's great to watch as well. Oh, as on Mnemonic gets, is he making? No, he's not. Looks like he was making me on Doritos, but he
Ah,
wasn't. But
but that's wait. Uh, I think the Monix was a lap down. Wait.
yeah, it was
Okay,
a
I'm
lap
not sure
down.
what's going on.
What? He's just Rinrin is doing a. I mean, at the minute, Verk is closing the gap a tad bit down on Rinrin as Verk approaches the McLarens and lets them through as they are lapped again.
Yeah, but I think Rinrin lost time lapping those cars, battling actually.
Yeah, and he's lost half. Verk's lost half a second as
Yep,
one
I
of the
think that was
McLarens had.
that's the same as Rinrin lost. And also GK Project in the chat, he said he with his setup he was able to match Rinrin's pace, and he was very comfortable with his setup.
Yeah,
Unfortunate
as
that he had the issues or whatever happened.
whoa, as both alphas in the pits. As what
Yellow
the
flag
hell?
Thomas is pitting.
Yeah, Thomas. I don't know. Maybe
I think he's
they.
gonna be ahead of Shu. I think.
Hopefully, but
Hope.
you know,
Oh no, yeah, he's gonna be held up by GK Projects. Wait, what's going on? Huh?
I think there was
Epic game? Epic game.
epic game. Yeah, I just saw
Let's
GK
see here.
Project diving into the pit. So where's Shoot? Shoe's there. Oh, is Thomas gonna get ahead of Shoot? Just
Yeah, a
think,
few seconds. 3 seconds.
yeah. As I think that might be the deciding factor. Place that has now been decided.
Oh my
Right
god,
then.
GK Project say he's running 2-2 wings. I mean, that's quite low for me, but yeah.
I mean that is, you know, I'm not really that much of a guru setting up the car, but yeah, I'll leave that one to you.
That's quite low.
Quite low, indeed. Oh, as
Quite
we have.
low, yes.
Oh, sorry, a shoot is under a second on Thomas. This could be an interesting final lap battle. Right
Yep,
then.
I'll be following it
Right,
for the stream here.
right then. I'll keep an eye out. As Rinrin starts the final lap of this 29 lap race, as Verk is also on the final lap as well.
Oh yeah,
And
so oh Shu now. Oh my god, very close now. Oh no.
oof,
Shu,
it's
don't make a mistake now.
don't jinx it. If you
Don't.
if you if you jinx it,
Oh, what?
ooh,
Thomas made a mistake. Great move from Shu there.
great move.
Oh my
Oh,
god, that was.
also shout out to the 11 people watching the stream. That is a great number for us. And thanks for staying throughout the race at the moment. As now Rin Rin comes through the final few sectors. Satoshi is closing the gap on Verk. his little spin. So the penalties are going to come into effect in a minute as rounds the penultimate turns. He's started, was it fifth on the grid today,
Fifth on the
and
grid, confirm.
he's just absolutely done his best. He rounds the final turn and comes up to cross the line. Rin wins the Australian Grand Prix DMR's first race with a commanding victory. And in second
Bergs
place,
takes second.
a great drive by Verk. Sorry, I was just trying to
Satoshi.
finish it.
P2 here. The penalties.
The penalties have took into effect. Where is
But now,
Shu coming?
Thomas. Very close to Shu now.
Is Thomas going to make a move? Oh, oh, no!
Oh, we hit
Oh!
him at the rear. No, Thomas, don't.
Thomas! Oh no, Thomas! Oh, Thomas! As Shu and Thomas approach the final two turns, and
Enough is enough. We speak after.
we'll speak. Do that. Thomas comes P4, Shu P5. 5 second penalty, but yeah,
Didn't do a difference there.
yeah, we'll we'll speak after Kevin. But as Sino comes in sixth, a great drive by the Williams, and just overall a great drive by half of these drivers. I mean, Rin, the deserved winner, followed by Satoshi, who done great to recover from that spin he had with and honestly, a
We have the
you
final
know,
McLaren driver. McLaren finishing P last and P last.
yeah. I mean, they got the final points position, but we shall watch now the podium ceremony. But overall, that was pretty much a spectacle to behold as we now watch the drivers on the podium. Right then.
And we saw some aggressive moves on the last lap.
I mean, if you want to call that aggressive, yeah, I won't hold any. I won't my own opinions on that move at the minute, but I can kind of see why. But he went into the back of him, so as Gunther Steiner will say, we'll talk after Kevin. But again,
Speak
right
after.
then, we speak after as the classified results are about to, with Rin in first place, followed by Satoshi and Verk rounding off a great, podium, followed by Thomas and Shu in P4 and P5. Yapsino and Hasselhoff, great draws by both of them in 6th and 7th. Castle, Doritos and Max, rounding out the top 10. So that was a pretty spectacle to behold, Profo. So what is your thoughts on the
I think
outcome of today?
that was a great race to start out with. Good
Yeah,
battles.
sorry, you might just shot up. That was some interesting battles. Like the top 5 was immense, in all honesty. Satoshi and Thomas. That battle in the first lap was repeated after about 3/4 of the way through the race. As know, it was honestly a great spectacle to behold. So right then,
But now we will be doing the driver interviews.
if any drivers want to do any interviews, if we can actually get hold,
Then you can just let us know.
right then. Sorry, my bloody computer has decided to freeze at the minute. Right then, is anyone in there? No.
Okay, you just let us know if you want interview. Okay, we have Satoshi who's in for an interview. Okay, Adam just left me here in the commentator channel. Okay, we can have mnemonics in as well.
Right then.
Okay, Adam.
So
Oh,
can you
Okay.
just move? I'm just gonna. Can you just move move to commentator channel? So right then we just.
Oh yeah.
So we'll just move.
Okay, we start out with the mnemonics. Tough race, mate. You were looking to.
terrible. Honestly terrible. My first lap, I lost my wing going into the back of my teammate, and then after that, I lost all motivation, I suppose. I tried to see what other people were pitting on, to see what tires they were going on to, and some of them went onto the hard. So I thought, oh, they're going onto the hard really early. Hopefully, if I go onto mediums, they'll last me. And then come towards the end of the race, the mediums just weren't holding up. So yeah, I had to pit again because there was just no way I was finishing like that. Terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. But yeah, you
Yeah,
were
I mean,
looking close to the points at most of the race.
I was really trying.
Yep, of course.
There's
yeah. I
always
mean, sorry, because I was just gonna say I saw you had a few. You had a bit of off the track, but I know you did get the point in the end. So congratulations on that. Right then.
Any final thoughts?
Just better luck next week. Next week I'll be putting in the hours, and hopefully next week I'll finish much further up the grid.
That's the
Well,
spirit.
you did a great race today, and thank you for taking your time to do an interview.
Thank you
the
very
end.
much. Have a good night, everyone.
You too.
You
Good night.
too, mate.
Right then, moving on to our
Satoshi?
race winner,
Okay.
Satoshi.
Not race winner.
No, if not, we can do the top three in order if you want.
Oh, we can do the order.
Okay. We
Right
should
then.
start with Shu then.
Shoot. I think he's got.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, for how did you find today's race? After to be honest, quite a great first 3 quarters to the race. Until
Yeah, it was pretty bad for my side. Quite early on, I let the work pass because I just could see I was gonna hold him up. I just didn't have any pace, to be honest. I don't know what happened.
yeah, I think you were showing great determination, and your battle with Satoshi and Thomas and Verk as well. That was great driving by all three of you at the moment. So congratulations, for actually keeping it on track, and it's a great spectacle to watch.
Well, at least it was nice for you guys.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I think did you just hit a bit too much power when you spun in the end?
I don't actually know what happened. It was just like got too wide out the fast right hander. Just got on the grass, got on the wall, lost the wing. Then I knew it was just trying to go into the soft and trying to get the fastest lap.
Yeah, I mean, like at the end, you did a great recovery, and do you have like on the last lap we saw you battling with Thomas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just from our point of view, we saw what happened. We look like he. So, like, would you say from your perspective happened
Well,
there?
from my perspective, in the second to last corner on the lap before the incident, he let me past. I was like, what is he actually doing? And then he tried to, I guess, just getting in my DRS and stuff, but I didn't have the tires, and he caught up to me pretty quick, and then he ran into the back of me, and then he got the position. I don't know what I can really say about it. I just felt the tap from behind, and that was that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Thomas might got a lock up when you overtook him, but I really think it was a great move. You saw your chance and went for it.
On for my POV, I think he just broke and
Oh,
was
okay.
parked on the outside of the track to let me pass. I think.
Oh, okay.
All right
So-
then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right then. Moving on to Satoshi and Verk. Finishing.
We take work now from one thing to another.
Yay!
I mean, just for Satoshi and Verk, another a great drive by you, finishing P2 and P3. So well done and congratulations on that.
Thank
And a great battle overall. So Verk, starting from, was it P2? Yeah.
Yeah,
How did you find your drive overall?
well,
Around
the qualify was really good, but the first stint in the race was really good on the soft. But when I got on the medium, I just lost grip. I couldn't. The tires were overheating so easily. So yeah. Then I saw Testoshi. I don't know how to pronounce, but
Satoshi.
Satoshi.
yeah, okay, Satoshi. Sorry, but yeah, he just kept pushing. I couldn't. I just tried, but yeah, I couldn't. I just frustrated in the end.
Yeah, I mean, it was Satoshi was giving a great fight up with you up until that I think when he just clipped you on the inside, but we'll talk about that more in a bit. You know, but overall, it was still, you know, a great drive, even though the soft tires might have been deteriorating in that stint. But you know, overall, great drive by Verk or Mr. Verk.
Thank you. But yeah, I don't know what happened with you. I think he clipped me, but I don't know. I have to.
Side pod glitch. Simple as that.
Okay.
Right then.
And
Yeah,
but you got P2, so all good.
Yeah.
Right then. Now
yeah,
moving on.
congrats with the podium work.
Yeah, thank you.
Right then, moving
Even
on
though
to
I can just say something. I was expecting the Danish one too, so I'm sad now.
We'll make it in Bahrain.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem,
Right then.
guys.
Right then, moving on to Satoshi now. A great P2 for you on, yeah. How did you find that?
I am a little bit mad because of that incident, and it was just classic sideboard glitch thing, and yeah,
It's-
yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say, just from our view, it just looked like Ver could come back in and that you just made the move, but we didn't understand it was the sideboard glitch at the time because it just looked like a little contact and you did a Vettel at Suzuka where he just went full 180.
From my POV, it was kind of sideboard glitch, but yeah.
Yeah.
After that I tried to push as I can because of a possible penalty. I was thought that he would have a 3-second, but yeah, he got a 5-second, I guess, from the pits, and
Yep.
I'm happy with that. So yeah, my pace was pretty good, but the traffic was just absolutely, I don't know, just so bad.
Yeah, I
with
mean,
it.
yeah,
And especially when work passed me, I guess I hit the back marker Red Bull, because I think I hit him a little bit, so, and that's why I lost the position. But it was a pretty enjoyable fight, and I'm happy that I have that pace in here. And first of all, I thought that I have a pretty slow pace comparing to 2018, and also as an assist player, the TC was worse, kinda. But I'm still happy with that result, of course, and it's a kinda a pre-birthday gift for me because tomorrow is my birthday. So
so happy birthday for tomorrow.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday tomorrow.
I'm gonna be 20, so
Yeah, just a few months before me then. I mean as well, just so I can get this point right, was that your first league race in the SLR Tier 2 Championship?
no.
Oh,
I had,
thank you.
I had this is my third one.
Yeah, because I remember you saying in the interview
Yeah,
at the end.
it was but I was hyped because of the F2 content. But me and my esports team decided to make a league where we can practice for other leagues, for example AOR and other leagues. So actually this is my third one, and this is my first podium. So
Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Nice birthday present, and I thanks to Satoshi, Verk, and Shu for doing interviews and a great battle between all three of you in the race.
But now we move on to the race winner, Rin. Congrats
Thank you.
from
So,
P5.
I mean, I think just to start off, I think tire strategy might have aided you a lot in that, but again, overall, a great drive from you.
Yeah.
So,
That's
so
our
like,
strategy I won't be doing again.
I mean, even though it got you the win, and even though you may have just been playing down your chances before you even got on the grid.
Well, to be fair, the qualifying, it really went sort of screwed up in qualifying because I got Thomas's AI car literally sat in the middle of the road, and then it literally cost. I think my lap on qualifying was actually not representative,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. I'd start P5, and it was just like, oh well, nothing more I can do. But it was actually a blessing in disguise, to be honest. So.
Yeah, I mean, even I think what the key point for you in that race was when you came in on lap 18, I think, and then you came out behind Satoshi and Verk, and that you had to get past them, and like you clearly had the pace to do that.
Yeah, I think because Verk was saying he was grip on the tyre. I was okay on the mediums. It was just, as I said, I started the race on them and they were kind of like wearing out a little bit. So I came in and thought if I could, for about that 13, 14, I was thinking if I could stretch this out to like 17, 18, I can get on a set of softs and just catch them up. Thankfully, I came out about 3 or 4 seconds out down the road for them.
Yeah, I think it was about it's fine.
Yeah, it was just like, well, I could catch them up, and then all after that it was pulling the gap because I had a 3-second time penalty myself, and then it was just managing the tyres because my tyres were like 73% or something like that at the end. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
praying.
And I also want to say that you did some great double overtakes twice.
Oh,
That's
I'll
great.
tell you what, I'm not being funny, but Thomas's moves are a bit questionable. So I was watching the fight against Thomas and you. It was like the first stint of the race, and there was a lot of, let's just say, controversial moves that went on.
I would agree.
And it was just like mainly from Thomas, to be honest. So, but hey, it was hard but fair racing. So I was just counting my chickens and taking opportunities.
So yeah. Any other things you want to comment?
I just say that Verk, I think Verk pushed me quite hard, especially because I could see him catching me up on when he came out on first set of lead, and I was thinking if he gets within sort of 17, 16 seconds, I'm thinking, yeah, it's going to be a tall order for me to catch him up with. But I was like, oh, thank God he didn't. But he's a quick driver, I believe. I think there's going to be battles ahead in the championship between us and probably Shu and Satoshi as well. So I look forward to it.
Yep, we also do here in the commentary team. But yeah, congrats with the win.
and I mean, like we've got normally we'd choose a driver of the day, and I honestly couldn't split any of these four at the minute, so it might take some time in deliberation. And so what I think we'll probably have to get back to you on that. But again, all four of you, a great battle, and thanks for the great spectacle and doing interviews after the race.
I'd just say thank you, Shu, for taking the fastest lap.
You are welcome, my friend.
That was all good.
Yeah, but again, thanks for doing interviews and a great race by you all. So again, congratulations to overall a great spectacle, and on to Bahrain.
How's everyone
Right.
feeling about that?
Hopefully, a Ferrari's engine.
Well, for me, I just hope to not
have a
bottle
Volvo.
it.
Well,
Oh,
then,
I have.
well, actually, I'm not here next week, so I won't be commenting.
Oh.
'Cause- Oh,
Oh.
so much for a replacement. All right then. Yeah, thank you for doing your interviews and
No
you know,
worries.
and a great first race. And thanks to everyone who's watched today. It's honestly been pretty good for a first race. You know, from a new league, from that perspective, for us as racers, it's hard to set one up, and so there are people like who've actually joined and helped us, get the first race possible. With having at least 14 on the grid is more than what we could imagined. So yeah,
14
so
competitive drivers. Oh.
14 drivers. So thanks for that.
No worries.
Well,
Let's try to keep this up for the rest of the season.
let's go.
We can only hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can only hope.
Most of the season at least. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys. We will be joining Thomas, who wants to do his interview in the admin channel.
Why?
Yep.
I mean, we'll see about this. So maybe because a bit of tension between Shu and
Okay.
yeah, because he was a little incident, but I'm not pinning any blame on anyone at the minute.
Mhm.
But just see what both drivers have got to say.
Yeah.
So well,
Well,
anyway.
should I stick around or what's the?
I'll be going to bed after this because I have school tomorrow.
I mean, if you want to go to your motorhome and come back, by all means, just go and get me an ice cream like Kim you would do.
I
So,
guess
yeah.
you can just explain his side of the story. I explained mine. Then it's up to the FIA, I guess.
Yeah. All right then.
But yeah, you
Well-
can also report it yourself, of course.
Yeah, I'll see if I do. Maybe not.
Yeah. I mean, we've got some, like it to any driver we've got or any view we've got some of the footage on the stream anyway, so we'll be able to clear that up.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I think I'll go take a shower now and go to bed, guys.
You
See
smell
then.
so
Same.
much.
Thanks for the
How can
interview,
you?
guys.
How do you? Well, is it Satoshi? That's your present tomorrow off Shu and me.
Yeah, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thanks for the interview.
Right then, we'll go and. What's that?
Okay, we're joining Thomas here.
Hello.
Right. Hello. So yeah. I mean, from P3, how did you find the race as a whole today?
I think in general I did very good today, but I think my start was not that good. I lost almost 2 positions in the turn 1.
Yeah, I mean, because we saw it all the way through, and you did well to put it on P3 because I saw that penalty, and to be honest, it wasn't even a bloody penalty in the first place.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like some of the battles you was involved in with Satoshi and Shu,
Yes.
that was great driving from you. In respect, you seem to have come a long way in the
Yeah.
last month or two
Yep.
on that.
Yeah. I was very hyped to be in the fights actually.
Yeah, but yeah. So what happened? Can you explain like why you kind of dropped the pace towards the end in P when you went from P4 to P5?
I
it
think
was.
you mean just the general racing? On
Yeah,
why,
anything.
why I couldn't follow the rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just because they're still a bit too quick actually.
Yeah.
I just
mean,
yeah.
oh sorry, carry on.
No, I just want to say I'm not that quick enough still.
But yeah,
Well,
I was very happy to see that you kept fighting with them on the first stint, and you
Yeah, I
were
loved it, actually.
challenging for a podium.
Yeah, I was trying actually, but I was guessing on a mistake from Chito. How is he called? Toshi. Yeah,
Satoshi.
but in the last 3 laps, I saw him still like 15 seconds ahead, and I was like, I'm going for the fastest lap with the softs, but I have to look for the Renault behind. So
Yeah,
that
and
was very close.
when he
Yeah.
overtook you, what
was a bit of
happened?
pressure.
He thought that you gave him
Yep.
the position, but did
Yep,
you
that's
lock
true.
up? Oh, okay.
The in the stream you said I made a mistake, but it wasn't a mistake. It was just letting him
Oh,
by for the to have a little gap for the DRS for maybe a quickest lap time.
oh,
But
okay.
but he was in the second DRS zone. It was sector 3, the hit incident
Yep.
when I hit him on the back. Yeah. Yeah, I had the DRS and I thought he was going quick enough to follow him, but my DRS was
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
I,
like
yeah.
I don't. If the thing was though, was it? It just looked like from our point of like you got the DRS and you know.
Yeah, it was all for the quickest lap. That's the reason why I let him by, and I knew he had 12 seconds penalty. So
Yeah. So the thing. Yeah, it just looked like you know just a little bit of a lunge
yeah,
on from us perspective, but you know
yeah.
we've heard both sides of the story.
And
Um.
the actually thing is why I let him by is to be close behind him for slipstream and DRS, but it was at the end a bit too close, as you
Yeah.
saw.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like doing that it has its advantages, but like it's you know you can do it if you want, and it's not against the rules. So you know you did great. It seemed to work in your favour, just pump at the end, but just great. Thankfully, it didn't you know cost anyone too much.
Yeah. And if I was still behind him, I was still P4 because of his penalties.
Yeah, I mean,
I had only 3 seconds.
yeah, I think like a few people picked it up from the pit line anyway, but you know that was
Oh
fine.
yeah,
But
and
anyway,
yeah, and I think I had even more because I speeded in the pit lane once. But
I think a few people did that.
yeah,
But,
but
oh
it's
well.
then still less than what he had.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll just make a little thing to you now anyway. That was a great race on your part, and you know, from when I've
Yeah,
seen you race, that was a massive improvement. So well done to you on that.
I enjoyed it.
So well
Yep.
done.
We did as well. Enjoy it. So yeah,
Ah,
thank you for the interview and
you're welcome.
congrats with the
Before,
I
position.
yeah,
I think we'll round off the stream and interviews there. So
Yep.
thank you for everyone who's tuned in, and you know, 12, 11 on the first one. We only expect to get one. So you know, thank you for that. Right then.
And
So you
we'll
know,
be ending the stream now. Thank you for
um,
watching.
we'll see you again
Remember,
next week in Bahrain.
goodbye.
Bye.